Welcome back, Raider Nation. Before we get into the video, I first want to say thank you guys so much for the recent support. We're a small channel trying to grow and share our passion with as many of you guys out there as possible. So if you do happen to enjoy our content, please like the video, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this page. Let's get into it.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Welcome back, Raider Nation. Training camp is officially over, and we got some reports that the quarterbacks are struggling. We've predicted this, throughout the offseason. Me and Rashawn, were banging the table for, drafting a quarterback, and that didn't happen, and we were stuck and left at the altar with Gardner Minshew and Aidan O'Connell, and all the reports out of camp have been that Aidan's not seeing the field well, been throwing a lot of picks, and Gardner has reverted to his gunslinger tactics without the talent, and has also been throwing a lot of picks. Erratic hospital balls have been sort of the reports, so not been good out of training camp so far from the offensive side.
Yeah, the offense has really struggled. And to say the least, offense meaning the quarterbacks. I think the rest of the offense has been, doing their thing. The line has had some good reports. We've heard that Delmar Glaze Jr., who goes by DJ Glaze supposedly, he's been playing very well on that right tackle spot. And they worked in there Munford on a few different drives throughout the scrimmages, throughout the 12 days they were in LA. And of course, shout out to the Rams and Chargers who didn't allow any fans to attend the Raiders, OTAs or training camp or anything that happened in Los Angeles due to their bogus rules that they were scared that, all the Raider fans are in LA. I mean, Sean McVay said it himself to my dad that the Raiders run LA. LA is a Raiders town, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. We run LA, and bringing training camp back here, is special to especially the guys like us who live in LA, born and raised in LA, who are, diehard Raider fans. That's just kind of a meaningful thing. But back to the quarterbacks, Gardner Minshew obviously has definitely, I think, had the edge in terms of, who's going to be the starter in week one. And of course, AP hasn't said anything yet. He said that, perhaps they're going to still give it time. And, it's a very neck and neck battle. But I think from all the reports, every time a report comes out, it's Aidan O'Connell throws interception in the end zone. Aidan O'Connell throws interception here. Aidan O'Connell sacked. Aidan O'Connell forces a pass in. Trey Tucker drops a pass. Like, these are the kind of reports that we're getting, and it's only on the drives that Aidan O'Connell's in the game. And I think that says a lot. That says a lot about Aidan O'Connell. And, we could say that they're going up against a really good defense because the Raiders defense is going to be really good this year. And if they're going up and losing against the first team defense, it's going to be difficult when they're playing teams with a better defense than the Raiders, because there are teams in the NFL with better defenses, and we play some of those teams coming up on this really difficult schedule we have. And you can say, okay, the Raiders are going to have a better defense than the Dolphins or the Bengals, or the Rams per se, who just lost Aaron Donald. But at the end of the day, those teams have defenses that have proved themselves time and time again, with playoff runs. Okay, maybe not the Dolphins, haven't had a deep playoff run in a while, but the Bengals were just in the Super Bowl. The Rams just won the Super Bowl and have had majority of that defense stay, other than Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. So if you look at these defenses that we have coming up this season, it's going to be very difficult for the Raiders offense to get going if they can't play well against our own defense, if they can't, hold their own against the first string guys. And, I'm seeing interception by DeCamerion Richardson, who was like a 6th round draft pick, or a 7th round draft pick. I don't even know, was he undrafted or was he a draft pick? I don't even remember. But these are the kind of reports that you're getting that are just kind of scaring you as a Raiders fan. That why on earth is Antonio Pierce passing on, not being aggressive, and also Tom Telesco not being aggressive and taking a quarterback in the draft, than to just, take Brock Bowers and give him, Aidan O'Connell to throw the ball to him. I mean, that really makes no sense. And the fact that they're struggling so hard in training camp is just not good for the regular season, which is right around the corner.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to add too, in training camp, the defenders are not allowed to touch the quarterback. So training camp's a low pressure environment. There's not any stakes on the line. And so when a guy like Crosby or Adam Butler or Christian Wilkins is coming up the gut, he can't actually touch the quarterback. So Aiden O'Connell's playing from a clean pocket and is still throwing these picks. So it's not like in training camp, it's you got an edge rusher coming right up your gut, sacking you repeatedly. It's easier than that. So in a real game, in a real pressure environment, in Arrowhead or in Baltimore, it's not going to go over well when you got these elite defenders breathing down your neck as a quarterback. So, and like you mentioned, we play a lot of those teams early on, right out the gate. And so it's going to be concerning. I'm interested to see what happens this preseason game. I've heard the reports have been they're each going to get a quarter. I don't know who's going to start off, but the first half is going to be Gardner and Aiden. So I want to see how they look in that preseason. Obviously, last year we were at that SoFi game last year in the preseason, and Aiden O'Connell shined there. So hopefully he can, repeat some of that success in the games. But it's yet to be seen. And Raider Nation, keep subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends down below. Those four things help us tremendously on this channel. And we'll catch you guys later. Thank you.